Oh. Well, in the meantime, I mean, you can because my mic is live and you're live and your audio is live.
My audio is
And
not live.
yes, it is. On my end, it is.
Oh, okay, that's not this okay. Stream audio is not live.
uh,
People cannot
there
hear
we go.
you. People cannot hear you.
Uh,
I don't even have music going.
wait, how is that not locked? Okay, there. That needs to go down there and then lock. Okay. Now stream is set up properly. Hopefully. Allegedly.
Okay, allegedly, yes.
Because the other part here is I have to figure out what did you actually set the prompt as? You didn't set it as Inktober. Did you set it as
It's
October?
Inktober slash. Well, I have Inktober slash Plottober. It's day
Okay.
11. Today's prompt is lips.
I'm probably not doing that one just because I
Oh no
have.
no no! Mine is Inktober. Yeah, in the command. Sorry, I wasn't sure what you were um asking.
Also, I
So yeah,
clicked the
it's
Discord link by
exclamation.
accident after it popped up because I thought it was going
No,
to load
it
the
it does
image.
that.
And it was like invalid. And I realized that's because it's like it's trying to open the channel in the server and go straight to the shot or to the image.
You know what? I should have done two of them for Plottober and Inktober. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go live with the audio. They can hear now.
Da 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 da.
Hopefully there will be a
Behold, as we
boogie
pretend to know what
today.
the hell we're doing.
I don't even pretend anymore.
Okay.
Okay. I
I'm
will
just
also.
thinking, like, I'm looking
Sorry,
down. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I went. So my glasses have been at my desk all weekend. Guess what I forgot to take to work with me?
Okay, why don't you just wear your glasses? Then you don't have this problem.
Because it's when I. Well, no, no, no. Like when I leave them at my desk, and because I don't wear my glasses all the time either, because I don't need them. So I left them here on my desk because I took them off, put them in the case, put the case on the desk, and then the next day I had work and I have to wake up in the morning and my brain no worky in the morning, so I didn't even think about grabbing my glasses, which I wear all the
Oops.
time at work.
Okay,
Because
so you
out
need
of
a
sight,
pair
out
for
of mind.
home. You need a pair at
I
home and a
do.
pair at work.
I actually need to go get my eyes checked again. My prescription has gone up. I'm 1,000% sure.
Oh. Also, I
I know.
realized I had the
Okay,
stream
we're gonna
super
go
low, so it was double
live.
echoing. So fixed that.
Oh, oh, oh no.
So I'm looking at the list. I'm just trying to think, and then I
Okay,
also
actually, I'm gonna
see.
turn my.
I also look down the list and I realize you have explosion later on this coming down the pike, and I'm just like that. You are either going to have to cheap out on that, or you are going to have so much detail.
I think I already know what I'm gonna do, maybe.
Oh,
Um, oh, Rosaria, hello. So you're gonna catch up on all the days that you didn't do while you were watching anime, right?
sweat, 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 sweat.
Mhm. Also, you missed it. Aussie was in the chat yesterday. Aussie and Timmy. We're gonna have a Aussie and Book Nook ASMR chat night someday.
See, we just get them in chat, and you can literally just let them like give you just be the moderator, be like, here's the topic, and then you can just sit there with
Let
like
him go.
yeah, you could just sit there, yeah, and just sit there with like a cup of cocoa or some cider, and just be like, life is comfy.
Yeah, cause it, like, just, like, all the giggles and soft voices, and it'll be great. Book Nook is back. Book Nook went to get some caffeine, so
So actually, let's do. a new layer real fast because I'm going to. Isn't there a pastes layer? No. Well, there is if I do import, but I don't want to import. So,
I'm gonna be doing a weird thing right now where I'm like trying to line up all of my.
all right. So I'll go ahead. I'm going to just throw this out here because it needs to actually be on stream a little bit as to what the hell I'm doing while I'm sitting here thinking.
I guess I should actually. Well, they can hear us. It'll be fine.
And then they can hear us, but I do like having some context.
Oh, I don't. I'm
Especially
like
while
I'm
especially while I'm
just.
especially while I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing and my stream is just this giant white screen of nothing happening while I talk.
I was gonna say something and I totally forgot. Oops.
That you have no intents and plans and purposes and other stuff.
Yes, you should join VC one day. I'll bet
You
you
could,
have a nice voice. It's okay.
you could even join VC. Well, no, could you join VC today? I don't know.
Yeah. Um, Rosaria is over 21, over 18. Holy crap. Um,
Oh man, I would just keep moving them goalposts.
my brain.
Duh brain. I mean, if it
Mhm.
makes you feel any better, I hate my voice too. A lot of people don't like their voice, but I do. I very
I
much hate my
hate my
voice.
voice so much. Like I despise my voice.
Fun fact: when I was younger, I had a little cassette deck. It was like a little boom box, and it had a mic, and I would use it. And every time I would use it, I would instantly regret it because I came out sounding like Alvin from the Chipmunks. And it was just like, this is not what I sound like, is it? And other people
This
were
is
like,
not what I
not
signed up for.
really. I mostly chalk that one up to just being really cheapy mic, shoved in. Not something meant for high audio quality. I know my voice has always been a little high, but that was a little unexpectedly so.
That's
So
not the right layer.
technically, like I said, if I wanted to be on the right day, this would be lips. But I also don't know one how far I'm going to get, two what I'm going to actually aim for. So I figure rather than try and obsess and do something like nice, like there's no way I can say this doesn't sound like I'm just being a jackass to myself. I think
Finished? Is that what we're going for? Finished?
quality. I don't know. Uh, I was
Refined.
I was more thinking kind of trying to like sketch and doodle my way through a couple of them.
I mean, that's fine.
Would be an easy way, especially since this is kind of as I labeled my stream. This is kind of a let's knock some of the rust off. Slash, what does this button do again?
Where's my
'Cause, yeah, you're
volume
kind of
so
learning.
low?
It's a book!
My book.
It's a
We
K and a
missed you.
Pinky.
I missed
We
you
have
so much
all
while
the
you were
stream.
gone.
We have all the streams.
Oh, I know. I missed you guys.
Yeah.
Also,
We had
Aussie
people
was in the
asking about
chat.
you.
Yeah, we had people asking about you, but also, we're gonna need to do an Aussie and Book Nook, um, stream because you both have very soft voices, very nice voices,
Oh,
and
thank you.
we want a, ASMR art stream. Or with
You
lots
guys,
of giggles, with lots of
you
giggles.
you have the art covered, right? Though.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Maybe
No, no, no,
Yeah.
we're
Okay.
gonna.
Cool. Yeah. I was like, huh?
Yeah, no, I don't know what you mean, you have to draw it too.
we're gonna give you a nice sketch. It'll be fine.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
All right.
I was
So let
never
me see.
good with etchy sketches as a kid. Like I was like so interested in them for like a hot minute, and then I finally like got my hands on one. I don't know, at like I like some like a home daycare. Like I went to daycare out of somebody's home um a little while. And like they're like the other kids that they babysat had one, and I was like cool. And then I was like nah, 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 nah. And like I can't draw with this, and I got frustrated and I got bored.
Oh no!
Yeah, because like I see, you see some of the people that can do like really good stuff on Etch a Sketch, and
Yeah.
the other one I've seen lately that actually makes me laugh so hard because it turns into how are the people that use like you remember like Magnadoodle?
Yeah.
I've seen some people do some like actual like pro grade Magnadoodle stuff lately, and it's just been like
Interesting.
I both love this and hate the fact you can do this.
I both love it and hate you.
Exactly. But I don't hate you. I just hate that you did this successfully.
I
I
don't hate
hate that
you.
you were
I just hate
successful and
this.
I was not. That is a feel.
You're right.
Uh, how large a line do I want? That's good. God, that feels so smooth. I like it.
Does
I don't know if a
anybody's
successful thing. What? Is anybody what?
I was just mumbling about how does anybody else's like the volume icon that's like on your bar on your computer like on the screen and like does it ever disappear for people sometimes? Because mine just disappears
Are you
completely for
talking
no
about?
reason.
Are you
No,
talking
actually,
about?
no.
Are you talking about the one
Mm-mm.
on the stream, or are you talking like actually like bottom right on Windows?
I'm pretty sure
Windows.
she's talking about the Windows one.
Yeah. Windows, yeah.
Yeah, mine lives there. I don't know what to tell you. Actually, hold on. Have you already updated to Windows 11? Because I have heard that there is a bug in Windows 11 that can make that disappear temporarily.
No, I don't know. Nope.
Okay,
The Windows 11 was a thing.
it is a thing.
It is a thing, yeah.
I'm waiting before I decide if I'm going to break the law. It's not law, but
Break the law.
well, they do the because they put out these are the minimum requirements for the thing for Windows 11,
Mm-hmm.
and then a couple months, it came out and people started running the test tool to be like, hey, my system should meet the requirements. Let me double check, and they'd start all being told no, they didn't meet the requirements. And so people started getting confused and annoyed and like, okay, is this broken? And finally Microsoft came out and basically said, well, if it's not a 8th generation Intel and newer, we have it automatically flagged to not update, not to not be good enough. So now keep in mind, they've only just released the 11 series in the last few months. So they're basically saying if your processor is older than 4 or 5 years, you don't get Windows 11.
Yeah,
Now,
I don't.
now the reason
I'm
that
not
becomes so so unnecessary is the stated minimum requirement is a 1 gigahertz processor, which is way way different than 8th gen Intel or newer.
hurts my brain.
I mean, I get it. I just don't care yet because I'm not upgrading.
But
Also, my computer is only a few years old, so
well, it's like mine's
I
from
mean, I should.
2016, but it tells me no, I'm not good enough.
It's like 7 years old or something.
Now, what they have, the funny thing is, the other day on launch day for 11, on the Windows blog, they flat out said, by the way, if you want to ignore it when we're saying this is what you're supposed to have for Windows 11, here's how you bypass it. It's literally one digit in the registry key that they added a while back.
Oops.
You just change that one registry key and you're done. It'll let you upgrade without whining. or blocking you.
They just don't wanna be held responsible when people call in and complain.
That's
Uh,
basically it, I think.
Part of it, the other big part of it is that they have mandated a security requirement for the TPM chips, and the 8th gen and newer are the only ones that are built around requiring those. After that, it's optional, or before that, rather, it's optional. So it's the easiest way to make sure it's like, well, if you've got one piece your system has, you probably have all of it. The other funny thing is the registry edit also bypasses the TPM security chip requirement.
Oh my god, your username is so bright, I can't read it.
Breaches?
Whose?
It's the
Yeah, I was
it's
like,
the
I
on
can't.
my screen it's the same. It's the same purple as like the links. So like I'm not.
No, it's
What did
it's
you?
the brightest blue in the it's the brightest blinding blue in the
It
world.
is it is it is neon bright baby
Preach.
blue eye bleach. What?
It's like hold on, I think I can it's this. It is it might be a little darker. It's like this, but on dark mode, I can't it's just that color. I literally can't pick out the.
That doesn't look that bad to me.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me
Now, if you'd said, let me I'll grab.
pretend this is. So, do you see that? Do
Uh
you
huh.
see how like intensely
Okay,
contrasting
but
this is?
now look at my screen, and I'll kind of do the same thing because like if you had done, actually I can do this super cheap. If it had been like
Nope,
I have to find
not
like
that
the
color.
right shade. I know you said it's not that color, but I said like if you'd said I have to find like the right shade of this to work.
Oh
'Cause
no,
the
Preach
problem,
has the perfect shade for this to work.
yeah, if it was something like this lower shade, I could see that just being
Oh,
like,
mm-mm.
oh,
See,
why?
that's fine. I can actually deal with that color. That's a fine color. The problem is when the words are really small and they're that bright against I'm not saying you should change it, Preach. I was really amused that I looked up and I saw I saw your comment
Blinded
and then I was
by
like,
the light.
what is this fuckery? I can't I can't I'm here, can't read shit. Like I can tell kind of that there are some letters, but I have to get
Oh,
in
also
this close.
considering Preach showed up blue for you and dark purple for me, it's
I'm pretty sure they haven't set
yeah,
their
they haven't set a default
yeah.
color, and if they do that, then that might be less of an issue, unless they purposely, now that they know that screws with you, go for the go for the worst colors they could think of.
That would be oh god.
We love you, and
Yeah. The preach shows up as purple for me. So I thought for like a good minute there that you guys were like
yeah, Preach is
about
purple for
my
me, but on her
blue.
end,
You were
no.
talking about blue, and I'm sitting here like half listening, and I'm like, they're bitching really
No, no,
hard at
no.
me right now, and I'm not even paying attention.
No, no, no. For in my chat, if you go in my for me specifically. Also, I just realized that my bot isn't working. It preaches this color, by the way, for me. Oops. Preaches that color for me. Probably a little bit darker, maybe like this. Actually, I think this is the exact shade of preach right now on my side, which is
Shade of
just
Preach.
it's the perfect shade of preach.
But what if you had a preach? I can't even say it. La, la, la.
Panicked for a second. I thought, oops, nope, not that. I thought that my bot died, and I was gonna be upset.
You'll just have to get a new bot.
Mhm. You're gonna see me painstakingly fiddle with the proportions because this is what I do.
You should stop. You shouldn't do it as much.
going to.
Size is the eraser set to pretty big. Okay. Take that down 10. My whole plan is I don't
Also,
want
hi, preach.
to obsess. That's the thing I'm trying to teach myself through this right now.
What are you teaching yourself?
To obsess less.
Oh,
Because a
okay.
lot like
This
you,
is
I will sit here and I will micromanage like everything for 6 hours and be like, I have made a circle in that time. Thank you very much.
I haven't actually micromanaged at all. Like I have not
Ozzy,
been
hi.
a perfectionist. Ozzy, hello.
But I can do some fidgeting here.
Ozzy is just in time for an ad to start in 3 minutes.
Still tinkering with your ad settings. I thought you were leaving it alone.
I am. I put them as far spaced out as I can in the longest. Like, so I have 30 seconds of an ad every hour, I think, and it
Yes.
delays 30 minutes into my stream. So we're about to have an ad in about 3 minutes, and then another one will happen in an hour. So I basically made it so we have as few ads as possible, and shorter ads. So hello.
Let's keep it all up. Let's fit that ad.
Oops.
How wispy can I make this?
Shoot.
Wisp, wisp.
If anybody sees the lines and wants to, yes, preach, you can change your color. But if you want to know why the lines are how they are, I can explain all of them to you. Um, oh crap, I have too many. Oh, actually, I'll go on Tenkies. So, preach, if you go to the bottom of your screen to your chat settings, under my preferences, if you go to chat appearance, wait, it's not that one. It's no, yeah, it should be that one, right?
For changing your color,
Yeah. I thought it was in the chat appearance.
it's chat settings. Wait. Yeah, chat settings, chat appearance. No, I did the same thing you did.
I thought it used to be in there. It's in that little icon at the bottom somewhere, though.
Yeah, the problem is, like part of the problem is at least on my end. I open up and I have all the mod stuff. Switch to non-mod mode.
I have readable colors turned on automatically.
I do too. I wonder if that's why we both got the purple.
Oh,
Probably,
no, I think
yeah.
it's really funny to just be randomly blinded by everything. It's fine.
I mean, this is the KO I'm aware of. I'm actually not finding that. So that's so weird to me.
Um. Oh, I know where the color is.
Where?
Where?
Guys. So you know
Where?
how where
Where?
the message? So you know, like where you go to like type a message for chat. It's
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
icon immediately on the left. My icon, it
Oh,
says chat
they
identity.
merged it into chat identity and actually left
Hmm.
settings
Oh,
to settings. Imagine
you know
that.
why I don't have one because I'm in the dashboard area. I was like, icon to the left. What the fuck are you talking about? And then okay, yeah. And then I was like, oh, I'm not in the in the
Not
right
super
order.
late. Hi.
Hi,
Hi,
Washer.
les small Sean. The gay one? What?
Oh, the game.
I feel I'm missing something there.
It was a, oh, Daz, thank you for the like, or for the like. Oh my God, my brain for the follow. I had a hold on. There was a thought before that I needed to. It was a conversation the other day. Was something about left-handed gaze.
Yes.
It
We had
was
we had
amazing.
left-handed gaze, ambidextrous buys.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't because it was some typo I ended up doing. I'm trying to remember what the heck it was that it was trying to
No,
be, but it
it
was
wasn't a typo. We were talking about somebody was like, "Oh, you're a lefty," and then
yes,
oh, it was you were trying to say guys, and somebody was like,
yes.
"Oh, I thought you said gays."
No, I typoed it. I typoed it as gaze
Did
for,
you typo?
and I
Oh,
went back and I was like, that is a heck of a oopsie. And then everyone was just like, no, I love it. It's perfect.
it's perfect. Yes.
I mean, yep.
Do we want an anatomy lesson on this face, by the way, which is why I'm lining up all of these things. I don't know if that's something people would want.
Chocolate.
I mean,
I wasn't asking what you wanted. I was asking.
Oh,
Oh, I
ch-
mean, I kind of was,
aw.
in a little bit of a roundabout way.
anatomy
I
chocolate.
wasn't asking if you wanted chocolate. I was asking if you wanted a anatomy lesson on faces. Actually, it's not. It's proportions.
Wait.
Proportion.
Where?
What? Okay.
Where do I
So,
do the thing? Hold on. I have a plan.
what are you doing?
Eh. Because we have this
Okay.
as a thing.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What is a thing? Preach. Thank your blinding blueness for its follow.
All right, folks. You got 3 minutes.
What?
Wait, wait,
Wait,
wait.
what?
Can I answer too? Can I answer too? Oh, I
What
can.
happens? What happens if somebody? What happens if chocolate wins? I don't
No, this is
understand.
what
Then
we
she
want.
has.
What do we want?
Then she has to go get chocolate.
I don't have any chocolate.
You're telling me in the
Oh, I can.
entire household you have no chocolate?
Chocolate ice cream.
That's chocolate
Because
ice cream. Just when I say I want chocolate, I want
because
something chocolatey. I like nearly never want like a chocolate bar. Like I want chocolate ice cream. I want chocolate cake. I want
and yes, Ozzy,
food.
lesbian also became a thing while we were doing
Oh,
that.
that's
It was
right,
like because it
lesbian. I
left it
forgot
because we
about
had
that.
Ian.
because if we had which to be fair is just it's just part of left-handed gaze. It's a subsection.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like it's under the umbrella of left-handed gaze. um,
Because I hate to tell you, but early signs on the poll says you might need to get some chocolate.
I'm I am one of those votes.
But no, I mean, really, it just boiled down to you were like, I want to know, do people want anatomy to be discussed? And I was like, wait, we literally have an app for this.
I was gonna say um well no, okay. There's a difference between you mean the poll thing. I thought it was
Huh?
like I thought you were talking about in here. I was like, no, that's not how you learn. Okay. I mean, but why not both? Why can't we have chocolate and anatomy?
Los dos.
¿Por qué no los dos? Also, right?
Oh,
I made a tiny candle, a little votive candle.
cute.
Okay.
Can't stop
Wow.
imagining the
I don't know.
person that Kay's drawing like eating
I am
chocolate.
I am not
At the end of this,
there.
she's gonna
Like,
have
there's
like a raspberry Godiva square, and she's gonna be biting into it, and it's like bloody, but it's raspberry.
okay. Why'd you have to say raspberry Godiva? Because oh god, yes, I needs it. I needs it now.
Um, I keep forgetting that those are gonna little doodles are gonna show up in my little time lapse. You know, like the EMC squared thing. Or pi it
We
was
went on random chat
pi
for.
equals, it was pi equal or, area equals pi r squared.
Mhm.
That was the formula that I wrote in my canvas, and people are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
What was this all about?
Okay, anyway, so anatomy. Okay, so I'm doing this because when I'm doing like a portrait like this, like a big portrait, it's better to actually be kind of precise with what you're doing because people can tell when it's not.
Stuff doesn't line up or isn't mirrored. Like you always have some leeway because real people have
Well,
leeway,
yeah.
but
I'm not talking about like you don't have to make it perfectly symmetrical, but so when you're doing a face, like if you look at the eyes, usually, like especially if you look in a mirror, your eyes are usually an eye width apart. So if I took one of these eyes and measured it a little bit, went like that, moved it over here, it's going to be
that's
roughly one
that's not
eye
going to do what I want.
in the center. Is math is part of the drawing process? Yes. Yes, it is. What's your idea behind this? Oh, the lips, the thing for today, the prompt is lips. And I'm gonna have her hand, um, what's this? I'll have her hand like over here doing like something over here. I don't know, a thing.
Oh,
But
this
I'll
does
probably have like
this does
blood
not work how I thought it was
coming
going to
off
work.
of that side or something.
Because I was trying to, you know how like in like Psy and Sketchbooks you can just like press and hold Shift and it'll lock it
Seriously?
as a straight line.
Yes.
CSP does not do that.
Oh.
CSP
Wait, wait,
attempts to
wait,
draw
wait.
a straight line connected to whatever you last drew.
Yes. Yeah. Which honestly, I like a little better.
It's fine as long as you remember to tap to make a point where you want this to start or stop.
Well, I mean,
Otherwise it's connected to something way on the other end of the paper.
yeah, I mean that's all muscle memory after a while. Then you just be like, "Oh, I have to do this." And then yeah, then you have a straight line. Um but yeah, so when you're drawing, you
Oop,
can
wrong
use
button.
this basically as your guideline. You have an eye here cuz your face will mostly line up. Um Rawr. So you have an eye there, you have an eye there, and then also when there's another side, you'll have an eye right about here. It's a little more, a little less than
Is that
um
actually because it's doing this?
that measurement. So you'll have like you can check the spacing of the face by having an eye width here and an eye width here in addition to like the your regular eyes. So that's kind of how you can tell or how you can kind of get the spacing on either side of the face. Actually, you can like have either. I
Oh,
usually go for like a
oh.
half eye. What?
Uh, I had a theory. My theory was correct.
What?
Shift isn't lock angle. It's activate
Yes, it's
the figure
activate
drawing
everything.
tool, which
Wait,
is
what?
why like I went into the tool that I thought it was selecting because I had it set to straight line and I selected curve and now I have look at my stream. I have a curve that I have control of with my pen
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah. That yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Oh, honestly, the controls here in Clip are very similar to the ones in Psy. Um, oh god. Do you really want me to put you in timeout, Beasley? I can do that if you want. Is this what you're asking of me?
Do you not want to be part of the discussion for a while? I think, like, I always have to figure out, like, one, do people realize what they're asking? And two, I think they click it just because one, either a combination of curiosity or they just think the name is hilarious.
It's mostly because they think the name is hilarious. They're like, "Oh, what's this?" And then they click it, and it's like, "Okay, you put yourself in timeout for 10 minutes." It says so right before
Yeah,
you
I was gonna
enter the
say, no,
game
it's
in.
on the description, though. It's literally on the description.
All right.
It's my fault.
It is actually, and it's a really funny that it's your
What
fault, and
is,
it's just gonna live there
what is
forever.
with the cackle? Ooh, boy.
She's proud of it. It's okay. Beastly will be back in 10 minutes. Actually, that's pretty like not like
And then
not
Beastly
like
pops
Beastly
up in
can't
my
walk.
chat. Hi. I have to go. I had to go somewhere
Um,
else for a while.
I mean, it's not even like Beastly can't like watch the it's like Beastly can't even watch this stream because they can't. You're just like kicked out of the chat.
Yeah, and also like it keeps count of how many times you've been like timed out in
Which is
K's
really funny.
stream.
Yeah. You know what? I should have a special award for people that have been timed out so many times.
I mean, as long as it's
Um,
just a
There you go.
number and it doesn't actually like
There you go,
yeah.
Ozzy.
I don't know, ruin a it's not like Twitch is like a reputation point
Oh
scale. It's
god,
like
that
it's
would be
just how many
terrible.
times would
Where you
up.
get nothing. All right, that needs
Anyway,
to go.
so also another thing to note, like when you're drawing eyes, your pupil is
So,
going to line up somewhere around the corner of your mouth. So if you go up, the outside of your pupil
what the?
or the inside of your pupil is going to line
Why
up
is?
to the outside of your mouth.
Why is that not?
And then your eyebrow is going to come down to like the outside of your nose right here. And then I'm trying to think of other points.
See, I always when I way back when I was learning. Now, keep in mind, my learning was all manga anime styled, still is, but it was you have a line that's basically eyes and
Well,
one
yeah.
like
If
one
you've been
one for eyes,
watching,
one
if you
for mouth, one for nose sometimes, and that's pretty much it.
also if you have, I'm gonna make a new just so if you've been watching me when I sketch, this is how I sketch faces. You start with a circle, and this is actually way easier than the manga books, like so much easier. And I didn't learn this until a long time after I started drawing. I learned this in like a
Because
figure class that I didn't even get to take.
okay, first off,
You
before you get too far, I have a clip question. I don't know if it's what I'm missing here.
oh yes, what?
Um, like I know you can like lasso tool something and move it. But if I
Yes.
like right now, I'm trying to move this line down. But if I lasso it, I can move the lasso, but it doesn't move the line.
Well, I usually do lasso control T because then it lets me transform it and move it.
Tone,
I don't know what that
scale,
is.
rotate, copy, paste, cut and paste. Delete outside section. Nope. Delete, shrink selected, expand selected, invert selected, crop,
Well, if you
deselect.
do control T, it'll just do it.
Yeah, but I'm
Um,
also trying to learn. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Nope, 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 nope.
I'm just
Close.
gonna let you know. I'm just gonna let you know that I haven't learned any of these in the bar down here. I just do the normal
Um,
tools that I use. And that is
um.
why I don't go clicking things in clip.
Okay, it's back. Never mind. Heart attack over. Is the
Lesson learned.
is the stream okay? Stream
Hi,
good.
mom.
And what did I learn? Absolutely nothing because I can't tell you what caused it.
It's here. I'll do it. Let's see what
Because my
it
entire
does.
screen
Hold on.
black screened on me.
Hold on. Here, watch my screen. We'll see what it does. Let's see. What does it say? Selection launcher settings.
Uh huh.
So,
That's
oh,
that
this
is yeah.
basically.
And then I clicked close, and then everything went wobble
Oh,
before I did anything else. because I saw all that and I was like, that just seems like
Oh,
too much.
yeah. Just Control T and it'll move it.
But what does Control T do that I don't
And
already have?
it transforms it.
Because
It's
that's
probably not in this menu. I'll be real. It's probably not in this menu.
well, normally they do a good job of
Scale
nesting that
rotate.
stuff.
Scale rotate.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Um I use my keyboard. Actually, I should be using the stupid remote and I just don't.
Yeah,
Cuz
that
I have
thing
all
you
of these
got that was
buttons on
meant
my
to
remote.
teach you how to help you and
I mean,
be
my keyboard is right here and I'm so used to the quick keys that I just use
uh,
them.
deselect.
Um anyway, what were we doing? Oh yeah, face. Face, face, face.
Right, because
So
face.
start with this as like your base because this is going to be like the top part of your face. Right here,
Yep,
you're going to keep in mind that
circle.
this is like the bridge of the nose of the character. So you have this and then you can kind of put that down. I keep forgetting that I have mail over there I need to do things with. Um and keeping in mind like what the stuff from like all those lines before, you can kind of be like, oh, here's gonna be the bottom of the face. This will go so like halfway down, I guess, and then or three quarters down, and then you can just do that. This is like really rough.
Yeah, now
If you
see,
want,
I was gonna say like the way that I kind of learned slash taught myself is once you get a circle of roughly the right volume you're after. Again, I'm not gonna nitpick here. Uh, I learned kind of bring in roughly the jaw shape or jaw size
well,
that
I
you
will
want,
say that when you're
and then
doing
it's
manga
like that,
style, you're not
eh,
learning proper
eh,
proportions. You
oop,
can't really,
eh, and then be
you,
like have like
like
that.
if you're not doing it right, you're. Wait, I didn't even see what you were doing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, no, no, no. That's the exact same thing. I haven't gotten that far yet.
Mhm.
So you have this circle here, and then if because I'm doing a full on like,
Yeah,
so this is the line here, and like that line I made earlier, that would just go all the way
yeah.
across,
No,
and then
straight
you can start.
like straight on is always my worst because that is where you have to like start mirroring way more carefully, and I tend to start getting shaky hand on that. So it's like
Oh,
nope.
see, like that's why I did the lines over here, so that I'm not making them perfectly. Like the eyes, yes, I copied and flipped, and the eyebrows too. But like the nose and the lips, I was like, like, some of them I do mirror a little bit, like, I'll copy and paste, and I
I'd
also forgot to
actually
get nose references.
I would
Damn it.
actually be really amused to see you do obviously not right now, but like do a challenge of draw the entire face with mirrored on, so that it just automatically does the other side for you.
Where is that? I can do one, like, really quick.
Because then you start to figure out,
Hold on, it's in here somewhere.
yeah, I know it's like mirror canvas or something like that.
No, 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 it's not. I'll show you. I know exactly what it is. It's a ruler. It is the symmetrical ruler. So you go right here. There we go. This, oops.
They're
Um,
making you want to draw, but you have so much work to do. But beastly, this is drawing time. Unless you have schoolwork,
oops.
then do your damn schoolwork.
Okay,
If
so
it's
you
not
can do
schoolwork, then it
this.
obviously isn't that important. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I was wanting to see you do.
This is gonna be awful.
Because
um, do eyes here.
part of it is that means you're going to have to clean it up as you go a fair bit, or it's going to get really convoluted.
The problem with when you're using this, you can't, if you erase it, it only erases it on one side.
Wait, what? Oh no.
Bye. That's why I was like, that's not how this is gonna work, actually, Tenki. I'm sorry.
Ah, I flip desk. My
Uh,
my
so
illusion, the illusion is shattered.
the sound of Tanky being like genuinely surprised was priceless.
I know a little bit.
I'm sorry for your disappointment, but that was
Sorry for
very,
your
I don't know,
loss, but
precious. It, like not even funny, just like it was like precious, like it was adorable.
your pain is adorable.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've been told that.
Ooh.
I mean, it's like, I mean, heck, like you both know, I'm kind of well known for doing lots of sounds and pitching my voice and all that kind of stuff. And so so like I've always been told, it's like you just make really good sounds. So and so
Welcome back,
that
Beasley.
often results to really book really
You read that
What?
instantly.
go look at my chat. I'm not going to read it out. You can't see it because I don't have a webcam on. But the less than
So you
bemused
book the
face I
same
am
look that I
making right
usually
now.
give you?
Kind of, yes. And that's how you know
Yeah.
people are friends. Because there's really only two reactions for comments like that, and that is it's either okay, you've done something really funny, or I'm never talking to you again.
Yes.
And you're like in between. You're like, I'm not amused.
I can be unamused and still.
This is
So
totally not what I'm supposed to be working on, but I'm playing with it anyway. So this is my foray into the parallel tool.
apparently, you're also doing a foray into, I'm assuming, like cyberpunk or something there.
I have no idea. I'm just
I just
doing
figured you were going somewhere with the face marks. Was where it started.
it. What have I done? Why did I give her this power?
That's why. Follow
And no,
Gerber
seriously,
for
your
less
laugh
small
came a different
Urshin.
time.
Yes, it does. Thank you very much. I actually couldn't hear it over all the giggles.
All right.
Oh, but to think, what a sad thought of how many beautiful quotes I've missed out on capturing because it took me so
Don't
long.
oh no, don't worry. We got a couple of winners while you were gone.
Oh dear.
The
I
sad
know
part
you
is
leave for a couple days and
I'm
just
trying to
everything.
remember what number they are though, because that's the tricky part.
We'll just
I
go
can. I'll
backwards. We'll play
just
them
here.
all.
Yeah,
48.
that was
Oh my
one of
gosh.
them. Yep, that was one of them.
I literally asked my friend to do it to me, and he did it with socks. It's pretty fun.
Because
I'm
there
pretty good
is
about that.
context.
There's context.
One,
We're not giving it to you. We're
one,
not giving
the
it to you.
context doesn't make it any better, and two, the fact that as it is quoted, you don't know what they were doing with the socks just
Like,
makes it so much better.
hi, Timmy. I was gonna say. Okay, anyway, I'm done with this. I don't know what this is, but I'm done with it. So,
And see, I think that came out pretty cool.
yeah, for like 5. It's not even a prompt. I'm real sad. So, I'm just gonna it's gonna go bye-bye.
The
Huh? Wait,
cute little stick.
do you have
Oh,
a
I
prompt that's
found
like
Steve.
mirror?
No, I already deleted it. Sorry.
Behold my rage while I'm drinking in a cup.
It's silly, but
I was trying to do a no, but all it was going to do was like.
Who knows, Timmy? Who knows? Oh, side
Because
note, we're only 9 followers away from the art raffle.
Because I've got
Just wanted to point that out.
now the reason that gets so much weirder is I have one of those like real tall double layered plastic cups so that like doesn't sweat on the outside.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
hmm I just swear by them. I hate it when cups sweat. So I have
I
two of them that I
have
kind of cycle through, one short and one tall. Right now I'm on the tall one, but that also means it can echo chamber real easy if I'm not paying attention.
You're gonna see some noses possibly. Cool, you didn't.
Nose safe for work.
No, they are, but it was just gonna pop up in a possibly weird way. I'm looking at one of my
I need
friends'
to bring that down.
I'm gonna plug her really quick. Oh my god, her art is so amazing. So, and she used to come to the streams, but I stream so late that like she goes to bed really early and she lives in Montreal, so like it's not gonna happen. Choco Pudding does
Oh, Choco.
phenomenal art. Um, so let me hold up. And she streams a couple times a week.
Yes, I haven't seen or heard out of Choco in a while, actually.
Let's see if I remember how to see. Cool. Yeah, no, her art, I love her art so much. I don't think there's any not safe for work. I think we're good. Yeah, like this detail like kills like so good. Like they're just and the way she does faces, like they're so pretty. This was like a super detailed close up of something she was working on a while ago.
And see, I just see all the like elf and demon ears being around. And I'm just like, well, I'm in.
Yeah, I just her colors, like her colors, man. Colors are gonna get me every time. I stole this from one of her streams, I think. I think she was streaming it.
Don't steal from
Occasionally.
people's
Usually she
streams.
uses Photoshop, I think.
Read that as a fellow pro creator, and I was like, what?
You're not wrong,
No.
but yeah. Uh huh. So, speaking of confused gay noises, how was your trip over the weekend?
Yes.
Oh, me, right? Oh,
Uh
you're
huh.
me. What? It was pretty good. It was also like having that thing where like I'm like having trouble remembering what I did, but like I know that I did things. I promise.
Yep.
I remember. So on the first day, um, so I went to town, and then we went to this mall. Me trying not to say locations. Yeah, and
Mm,
so we bought. Well, he bought the new Metroid game.
Dread.
Came out
Okay.
because Friday was
Yeah.
the release date for Metroid Dread.
Yes.
Yes. So I watched him play that. He's been playing it like the whole weekend. He's
And there
obsessed.
was screaming and shouting and letting it all
Yeah,
out.
a little bit. Yeah. It wasn't like scary to watch. It really wasn't, but there were like some moments where like the creatures were like disgusting and I whined
You
the
were
whole
out.
What?
You were
weekend.
No,
done.
like he wasn't shouting or
Pretty much.
screaming during the
No.
like where the robot grabs you by the neck, slams you to the ground, and basically drubs a spike through the middle of your chest.
No, it happened so fast. It really happened so fast, and there's no blood, and it's not gore. In fact, I complained about the fact that it was like not gory. Like nothing about it is gory. Just occasionally the creatures are like weird or gross. Like I was complaining about.
I'm slaughtering this
It's
entire
very
planet and
testing.
nothing is leaving anything behind. What is wrong with this?
No, I
Says the
really
book.
wanted the death scene to be gory, but I guess because it happened so many times, they had to make it quick. You have to die like a frustrating amount of times, or at least like it's
Don't
wouldn't be able to
have to
play a
die.
game like that myself. I would be no, not my kind of
You never
Oh
game.
no,
have
not
to
you.
die
No.
in that
It was
game.
kind of fun to watch him.
So why wouldn't you play it then?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't I play it?
You're saying you don't think you would play it.
No, I wouldn't play that type of game, no. Um, type of,
Why
like,
not?
gameplay you'd have to do. 'Cause, well, I get lost very easily, like, I have no sense of direction in real life or in the game world, and
It's
so
got a map.
the Metroid maps are, like they're famous for their, their level design and that you have to backtrack and their secrets and stuff, which sounds like heaven to some people, but for me, I would be so frustrated.
Yes,
Wouldn't be able to, like,
go.
get past. I wouldn't hardly be able to make any kind of progress. And I'm not very good at aiming things at all or any kind of like super quick
I,
reflexes. I'm not good at that.
oh, is he leaving already? Bye. Come back soon. Get invoice
Bye.
sometime.
Oh, when you're done talking about your weekend, I have a thing that we were also talking about that I have a thing to introduce.
But we do want to know about the
Oh.
weekend.
Yes, but we do want to know about the weekend.
So there was
Sure,
Metroid.
surely
Um,
the whole weekend was not full of dread.
no, no, I was actually really sweet. So like one of his
Excuse me.
sisters, their homecoming is coming
Easily
up.
lucky.
So
Yes.
I basically went like I went on like a girls' day out with the
This is
mom and
the
the
mom and the
sister
sister.
and the other brother's girlfriend. And it was like the four of us, and we like looked at for dresses and we ate dinner. So that was really fun. And he stayed home and he played Metroid.
So everybody had fun.
Mhm. Yeah, we even
You
had like
didn't even
this.
force him to come play bag carrier.
And what? What's bad? No,
Bag
no, we didn't.
carrier.
No,
Shit to
bag
do this work now.
carrier. No, no, we
You
didn't know.
cannot, Timmy.
No, so like unfortunately, like the department stores that we went to, there was like next to nothing to look for. Like what like kind of homecoming dance dresses they had were there was a small variety, very few sizes, and some sections like were basically like the clearance section where it's like even if you find something you like, it's not going to be in your size. Like it was kind of sad. So they're gonna have
That's
to do
weird.
like online shopping, unfortunately. Anyway, we went to a park and
Parks
the
are
other time,
good.
what's it called? Guys, it's like wasn't a big deal to me, but it was a big deal. So I ordered a bongchong,
Hmm.
like
I don't know what
Korean
that is.
chicken. It's the name of a restaurant, of like a chain restaurant.
And
Okay,
Um, it's Korean like barbecue chicken. Um,
that sounds good.
and I'd never had a chicken wing before.
Wait, hold
wait,
up, hold up.
yeah, no,
Excuse me.
I'm
Yeah, you should have seen it. You
Excuse
should.
me.
I've never had a
no.
chicken wing
How
before.
old are you?
I turned 25 last month.
Booked.
And you live in and you live in the United States.
Booked.
Huh?
And you live in the
How?
United
Where?
States.
Hmm?
You are such a sheltered child.
Yeah, but also, like when I was a little kid, I loved drumsticks. But then by the time I was like preteen, like a young teenager, I got really grossed out by animal bones and stuff. I think that was part of the prerequisite for me more plant-based and vegetarian and all that. So
I mean,
Yeah, but
you
they do
should have seen the
boneless chicken
dad's
wings.
face.
They do boneless chicken wings.
Should have seen the dad's face when I said I've never had a chicken wing. He just went, and he opened
I mean, have you?
the
I mean,
giant treasure chest of 20 pieces of wings,
I
and
was gonna
he
say,
like
did you
presented
not?
it to me.
I mean, did you not hear us?
Yeah, I did. You guys were like, "Excuse me."
I'm distressed by this noise, by this development.
It has been solved.
This
Thanks.
Yes,
revelation.
it has been remedied. It has been remedied, so that's good. However, the fact that it existed in the first place.
It was pretty tasty. Like very crunchy skin, and then like the sauce was tasty. Bones are tasty too.
What kind of sauce did you get?
I ate the ones that were like the soy garlic. What's the flavor? not spicy wings,
I don't
not
know
the
about
spicy wings.
soy garlic,
I
but
don't do spicy wings either, so that's okay.
I tend to do garlic parmesan or barbecue. I'll do
This was
honey
Korean,
barbecue.
so
Uh,
Honey, like, this is making me hungry. I just ate dinner. I don't need to be hungry.
hunger.
Hunger.
all right.
Oh. So the thing that we're gonna come up with eventually, and actually I'll probably stop the stream a little earlier so I can work on it a little bit.
Mm.
Um, we're gonna have like we're gonna make like a world for the server, like a community world. And it'll be kind of like a collectible character gotcha game type thing. And you can like go and draw a role play or write about the characters that are in the server. Um, so we'll have like a server world for people to play in if they want to.
God, oh my 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 god.
Like what I want to do is I want to draw like draw characters and stuff like that, and then be like, okay, here you can vote to see if you want this character.
All right.
It's like role playing like fantasy characters of sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's
Okay.
like what did we say? It was gotcha D&D is how we were kind
Gotcha.
of describing
D&D.
it.
Hmm.
Are you trying to put Genshin elements into your Discord? That's what it sounds like
Well,
to
that,
me.
I mean Genshin is a gotcha game. So, I mean, it's pretty kind of typical in that way. Um,
Deed.
but I also wanted to have characters that had like I don't know if we'll have necessarily stats or anything. Um, I'm gonna make a folder and some channels for like suggestions and ideas and stuff like that tonight, which is why I was gonna end the stream a little early. But I don't know if I necessarily need to end it early. I could
Mm,
just work on it in the stream if we needed
yeah.
to, but
Yeah.
I will stop drawing a little earlier than
Yeah.
usual.
You'll just be working on something else. New project.
Yes.
It's also incentive to make sure book doesn't fall asleep.
Oh,
Mhm. Book
we
is
start.
always sleepy.
Yes, but
Yeah.
she's saying book. She's saying, but book will be less sleepy if you're talking about uh,
Oh, yes.
building a world and waifus and
Yes, a
collectibles.
server world where
We'll
you're like
make
taking suggestions and stuff. I'm like, I need to be present.
yes. Yeah, so we'll do a little bit of world building of the technical kind and not actually like of the actual world, I guess.
And I wish I knew more about how like bots worked in Discord because I'm sure that there's a way to make it like really
Oh yeah,
cute, or
that's
there's probably already bots that exist that you could just throw in there.
well, that's why I was like, it would be really fun to have something like Mudebot, which is the harem bot that we have in there. Um, and just be able to like write like it would be fun to do like character bios and just do like a crap ton of them and throw them in there, and then you could just like pull for them or whatever. Like maybe with a currency or something like that, a currency that you earn
Uh,
in.
love
Yeah,
the idea of a currency
I
that you
made the
earn.
joke. I made the joke. People could get extra rolls if they start buying server boosts.
And we all frowned. All of us.
No,
It
first you
was
said
just hilarious
no,
frowning.
no. First you said, okay, that would be amazing.
Oh,
Then
no,
you
I said it
said,
would be
but
amazing
I
because
would
I was
not.
like,
I wouldn't
"No."
do it.
Yeah, no. There was a but. There was a I would not do it though.
I wasn't expecting it. Expecting you to. It's just would be kind of.
I don't know how to do noses in this position, to be honest. Noses are hard. Why?
Something that everyone
Someone
has, but is so difficult.
tell me why noses have to be so
Dang
damn
it.
hard to draw.
Wanted to add the quote, there was a but, and then I realized that like You know, when I write it, it's like I'm definitely like putting words in your mouth. So
Yes.
audibly, if it was like, like I just like took an audio clip out of context, then yes, there was a but. Would work and nobody would know the difference.
You could do your little bracket where you add the letter or whatever, like you were doing the other day. I did a quick Ooh, you said you were gonna send it. Where is it? I'm impatient.
You don't say.
And this is Book Nook just adding things that she deems fit.
Hmm.
Clearly, a board book is a dangerous thing.
But no, I'm actually feel like this is like a little bit mentally stimulating, which is good for my brain. Never in my life have I been able to like make so many puns than like hanging out with my boyfriend. I don't know what it is, but suddenly I'm just like, ha ha! And you should see the look on his face. Yeah, yeah. I feel smarter.
Wait. Oh, it's because it's Discord. Oh god, Rosaria, you're super fucking incredibly talented. What the fuck?
Hmm.
Like your use of color, it makes me so jealous.
Cat, cat,
Like
cat.
you need to just color all of my things and it'll be fine.
I live my world.
Lollipop.
Bubba, 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 bubba. Bubba, bubba, bubba.
I'm assuming that you're
Kitty.
playing with your kitty.
Yes.
I hope she's playing with her kitty.
Um.
The cat's probably like, "Give me attention, bitch."
She is. I think she missed me
Pumpkin.
just a little bit. It's like my mom does give her like food and her treats and attention. In fact, my mom's the one who plays with her. Minnie won't play with me, but she'll play with my mom with the feather toy. Apparently, my mom like knows how to like make it actually act like prey. I don't know. I'm just dumb. I try my best. Like Minnie, I'm the one, but Minnie goes to sleep on my pillow sometimes, and so anyway, what was I saying about my cat? My
She's
cat.
cute and cuddly and hates everybody.
Yes, except for me.
So it's a cat.
Yeah.
Alright. There's
Yeah, but I think I'm the only person she likes to pet her. She'll
Lodestar.
let other people pet her, but like I pet her the best.
There's
I'm like,
Lodestar,
gentle. People
rain,
just like
and a
get really into the
candle.
cute aggression and they like pet the cat like they pet a dog and I'm like, no.
Actually, let's move this one.
She is a tiny delicate thing.
Is she?
Well, at least her structure and bones are more delicate than a dog. Dogs have the big old bellies and you can thunk a lunk them. You can just pat their bellies and you're like,
My
yay.
dogs are
Their
like, get the
bellies like
fuck
mums.
away.
Really?
I love.
Yeah, my
Dogs
dog
don't like
I just,
bellies?
I just love that you're
my
like
dog
you
was
can
a
thunk a lunk them. I don't know why that one got me, but that one did.
Yeah, my dog specifically was like a cat. She was like, "I'm gonna come over, pet my head in this specific way for 5 minutes. Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye."
But I got the paper to set off.
Hmm.
I don't understand. I get why cats like to sit on cardboard, but why do cats like to sit on paper? She
All right, so
specifically. I don't get it.
I have to ask, Rosaria, how long did that take you? Start to finish. Because especially if you're about to say, "Oh, I did this in the last hour while the stream was live," I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, damn." But if you're like, "I've been doing this all afternoon," that's okay. Okay, cool.
I think he won't be as jealous. Yep, a little bit after the stream started.
Womp womp. What would be?
I have never been a fast artist though, like too precise. I never learned to sketch properly.
Secret. Secret, secret, secret.
Tunnel.
Were you starting to try and sing Secret Tunnel?
Well, you said secret, secret, circuit, and I said tunnel. Yeah. Yes,
I forgot
that's
the rest, but Secret Tunnel. Secret Tunnel.
there's something.
Understand what you guys are
And
talking about.
die.
Avatar: The
Forgot the
Last
rest, but
Airbender. There's an episode where they're trying to figure out how they don't want to have to climb a mountain to get over the mountain
Yeah, they
range.
go through it, and that's where they meet the moles, isn't it?
yeah, they meet the badger moles. Badger
Yeah.
moles.
And
Okay,
yeah,
I
and there's the
vaguely
but the thing
remember.
is they meet this group that's just like outside this like just
Oh yeah,
traveling little
like the
band.
travelers. Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
and
Okay.
and one of them is like, I'm a minstrel. It's like I remember hearing there's like a legend about this place, some kind of secret tunnel. That'd be a great song. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel.
Oh
I
yeah, they
don't
did make
remember
a
the
song
rest, but
about
it's
it.
secret tunnel. Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Like he sang
Oh
like the
god.
good good first part about like this the lovers were separated, you know, by
Uh-huh.
the mountains and by the war and then the peoples and just singing, and it was nice. And then something about die.
You're too quick with your art, Rosaria.
Stop being good and come down to our level. Wait, what?
Okay, I think I'm done with the lines.
Nah. You are very impressive, Rosaria. You should definitely keep being awesome.
Yes, because I'm going to use you as a colorist one day.
Ooh. Well, okay. This would kind of be showing their hand on that, but it's like you could do one of those like here's a line art of an old drawing coloring contest.
Like mine?
Yeah,
Oh god, no.
you wouldn't
I
want
mean,
to you
you could
wouldn't want to do line art and have everyone color it.
not an old, like I would make a new one.
Well, I mean, either way, I just thought it might be one of those like, oh, I had something laying around. Here we
Yeah,
go.
I mean, I don't know if you were there if you were there when I did it, but I had a contest more than 10 years ago. Um, no, maybe it was like 8 or 9 years ago where it was like chilling with chaos, and it was basically just everybody had to draw chaos in their own way, doing their like just hanging out basically. Um, and I gave away a lot of stuff actually. It's a pretty big contest. I got like a ton of entries though. I'd be tempted to do something like that again actually. Mm, 28 crayons from Crayola that I always bragged in elementary school. Are you gonna color too, Book Nook?
I would I think
Book.
what?
Book is in a mood tonight.
Why? Opening drawers looking for crayons?
I think
For
you
the coloring contest?
No,
Or
no,
did she leave something else in your chat?
no, no. A little further down on your chat. I think your chat's a little behind.
No? Oh, gee. Okay. She added that after I was looking at it. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
I think what makes it better is just how instantly Rosario's like, yeah, that thing. Clearly, you guys had different crayon boxes than I had. That's all.
Really? Mine had the sharpener in it.
Like it had the sharpener, but I don't know what the heck you're on about sharpener butthole.
Because it was in the
because
back of
it's
the
in the back.
box.
It's in the back and it was at the bottom.
Yeah, I knew immediately what it was when you said that. I was like, "Oh, you're talking about the stupid little the little sharpener at the very back of the box."
You remember, like the '90s, especially, they did this a lot, where they were doing like new shade of Crayola. Help us name it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
They
not convinced that they actually had people doing that.
no.
I think they just did that and then we're like, "Okay, we're gonna just make up our own shit anyway."
Yeah, leave it.
Okay, but glow in the dark crayons.
Yes.
Those.
Yeah, I had those too.
Yep. And
They
like, because
exist?
like I
Or
remember.
just this is the
Yes.
first time?
No, like they were introduced in the '90s. Like I remember getting
Yeah,
some of those and just being like, "Oh my god,
I
yes!"
this is the first time I've heard that glow in the dark crayons exist. The first time I've heard of them. What?
yeah, they
Yeah.
had glow in the dark crayons. And they
Ooh,
had the glitter ones. I loved the glitter ones. The glitter ones were my favorite.
and I mean they're Crayola. That was one of their. That was one of their big like '90s things. Yep, there we go. I even just found the box. Wow. Hold on.
Can you find the glitter ones?
I don't know if I can find the glitter ones. Hold on. I'm already bouncing around for Discord. I'll take a look in a minute. But like this was there.
Yeah, they might not have them anymore. They had a lot of cool stuff when we were kids.
Oh no, there's the OG box. There's the that because that's like the later box. This is the box I had. I remember this box.
It's gonna be in the Discord, guy. You're gonna have to post it also in the other one because they can't access this folder.
Oh, you want me to go ahead and put it up there? Okay.
Yeah, Ozzy can. Yeah. Let
Where
me
the
see if
hell?
I can.
I thought Ozzy was going to bed or doing work.
No, Ozzy was just gonna go do something else. Um,
I lost the folder. General chat. There it is. Okay. Here, man. There.
oh my god, I love them. I wonder if they sell them. I would totally buy a box of glitter crayons. They look like shit on paper, though, not gonna lie. They were really pretty, but they look like shit on paper.
Oh God! I just found a picture that's just like, okay, why is my childhood in this? Because I was actually about to bring these up next.
Oh, yes. Also, they had markers. They had markers of those too. I had the markers.
Yeah, the ones that they showed the commercial and it was like twisted or something. I don't know, but like not like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Like not like the Bop It thing.
Yeah. Yeah, they like
Don't bop your
uh
crayons, people.
for those that don't
Uh,
that haven't seen it yet, um there's glow in the dark Crayola crayons, but there's also the changeables where you could layer them and they changed colors.
You had to put it in the blendy tube. Like you couldn't like you like there was like some
No,
The
that was a that
tornado
no, that was a different that
engine.
was a
Nope,
different thing. The ones from
that was
Kyola
something
That was
else.
different. Yeah.
literally just had a clear marker that was the changing agent, and you rubbed that over the areas you wanted to change, and poof, that was all you had to do. Also, I'm trying. I hate it when I'm sitting here looking and I'm like, what is the oldest
The
version
baby
of this
kid.
Crayola box I can find?
Yes, they're glow in the dark crayons. We're not lying, guys, promise.
All right, here we go. Here we
You
go.
grew up with them too, Weston.
Is this your litter box?
Yes.
Is this your litter box?
Glitter box. Go look in the
Um.
voices of the mute, the
Okay.
non-adulty place.
Is of an adult.
I do like this newer box. There's a newer version of the box here. It really shows the sparkle a lot better that I found. Like you can actually see it on the crayon on that product shot.
What happened, Timmy?
Oh
Is it because of
crap!
your tests tomorrow?
I closed your stream on accident. See,
How dare you?
because I had everything in a
That's just
tiny little
joking.
tab I was watching, and I clicked X on the whole thing, kit and caboodle, instead of just your tab. You thought KO said tits? I mean, I'll say tits.
I mean, I do
She'll say
often. Like,
tits. Book will say tits.
it's
Like,
like you're sobbing. I've said worse on this stream. I've said way worse on this stream. Let's be honest. Don't, Timmy. Oh God, my nail keeps like falling off the damn thing. What are you washers?
Your chat.
Washers?
One concerning my cat. Well,
I
baby,
mean,
come here. Come here.
I'm nervous for my tits, but that's because mine are still growing in. So
Ooh,
what?
I'm excited.
I've been on estrogen for little like a year and a couple months. So I'm still working on them. Damn it.
This is the first
Tit,
time I've heard
tit,
Wait,
of
really?
it. Yes.
Oh.
TIP tits in progress.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay.
Yes, as book says on my stream, the plot thickens.
Oh, why?
Oh man, I either just came up with a terrible idea or an anime that hasn't been animated yet.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Anime series, anime manga series, where it's a crime it's like it's characters it's like Murder She Wrote, gets into crime mysteries all the time by accident.
Remember, if you bring it up, you have to write it.
But it literally just have it called the plot thickens because every it has to be like every mystery they run into like curvier and curvier people.
That's definitely a story that you should write.
Oh my god! Like, and remember, this is I mean, so like your very first client with your like you just try to establish your detective agency, and you try to make a website. Your first client is one of the characters' little sister, so they're like really short and flat as a board. They only have
Oh man,
color
and then like oh
stickers.
god, then like 8 books later, it's her actual sister because the little girl, like the little sister's gone missing. But now you're like, I never actually met the sister. Turns out she big.
Oh my God, you guys.
huge hongalong nom nom no gongas.
Exactly.
Fuck.
I'm noticing both chats are just dead at this because they're either laughing
Yep.
so hard or
Nope,
they're
they're
like, I can't
done.
believe this is what we're
Nope.
watching. Excuse me. Mm.
It's definitely I can't believe this is happening.
uh, and you can do a great you can do some great double blind stuff with there and have like you know have do like go full trope on it, make it really look like it's like the busty French maid was behind the whole thing, and then at the last second, like give it this giant swerve. It's like, nope, these these were literally boobs planted to throw you off.
Oh my god.
Or somebody goes to tear off their disguise and like their disguise was like fake boobs. It was like fake giant boobs.
I mean, there's
Fake
literally silicone X cups, so don't get me started there.
Oh, it was an ad for me. Yep. Hit a 30-second ad. Well, no, because we started talking about this before, so ad is not an excuse. God.
hongalong. No, I could do it. Honk galong
Come on,
roongers.
you gotta go right through it. Go on.
I was like,
The
are we going
slower you,
there? What's
Galong
happening?
roongas. Galonga
Little Caesars apparently has a robot with a wife. What?
Huh?
Galongaroongas.
I'm
I don't
assuming that
know.
she's referring to the ad that they watched.
Said Little
Ah.
Caesars as a robot with a knife.
Nope,
Like
nope.
cool.
Well,
She said
one of those is
she said
very
with a
different
wife. Yeah, she said with a wife,
because
not a knife.
this also goes back to why are we arming the robots? Because I don't care if it's in the
But
kitchen;
now
it still has a knife.
why are we giving the robots wives?
I would never. I was gonna say I would much rather give them wives than let them get armed. But that's just me. But I also would accept a robot waifu,
Well, to me,
long as we can make them, long as we can make them warm and cuddly.
I don't
uh,
trust robots.
neither. Oh, oh my god, Tanky, Tanky, do
Oh.
you remember the anime Chobits? They
Yes,
Yes,
kind of,
I fucking love Chobits so
I.
much.
The manga is very different
Yes, it is.
because I've not seen the anime, but I have the original manga and I've read that all the way through.
how different is the manga? Is in what
I would
way?
have to have seen the anime to really narrow it down, but
It's not.
from what I can understand, they have wildly different endings, among other things.
Yeah, well, I don't think the
No,
manga was
I don't know what it
done
is.
when they did the anime,
I mean, that's
like
also
usual.
incredibly likely.
Okay, so the anime was pretty suggestive and like it played up on like some things, but
The
like it was
subjectivity, I think,
still
is the
not.
same.
It was
What
very
is?
titillating, but like it wasn't. I would think that maybe the manga's like dirtier, maybe,
It's not really.
or the manga had the potential for more suggestive stuff, and so with the anime they took it and ran with it and made
There is some of that they get
salacious
away with. Yes,
situations.
Yeah, I
there's
was gonna say that the anime wasn't actually or the manga wasn't worse than the anime, really per se. It was actually they were both still
for their time
pretty,
they were
pretty
pretty.
etchy,
Yeah,
pretty etchy. Um, I think the manga had more. I'm trying to compare because I read the manga and I watched the anime. They're my favorite. I think the anime felt more romantic and more cute and cuddly, and the manga felt a little more, um, almost felt a little more plot driven, like
Gotcha.
just the way that they it like interacted and stuff like that. So I think if I remember right, the anime focused more on like their interactions and like the romance, but the manga had more the ability to play with the plot more. So
Well,
there
and it
was
was
more,
also the ongoing
you know.
mystery that they actually were addressing in the manga of
Yeah.
who is she, where did she come from, and what was her purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Whereas
whereas
most of the
then we
anime
get
was
that.
just like, oh, they're cute and dating. Um, I'm trying. I always forget Sumomo, the little the little the little assistant one.
Yeah, Sumomo.
To this day, I still have the like Sumomo dance GIF saved on my computer because I always just thought that was so damn cute,
Yeah, Sumomo's adorable. I would totally have Sumomo.
and a complete bag of sass. So at least in the manga,
No, yes, no, Sumomo. Actually, I'm trying to remember. She might have been the same. I can't really remember clearly, actually, if she was or not.
cannot
I want to
remember.
say yes. Cannot remember. Cannot with the remembering.
Oh nope. Uh, a rectangle that's clear. Just want to suppose a straight line tool. Just do it that
Guys,
way.
I've got to go get my chocolate.
No, you don't. It's fine.
You have to bring enough for everybody.
Yeah, will you go get my ice cream too?
No, but I can go eat ice cream for you.
Rude. Rude.
Why is straight line tool not making straight line?
Why does she look drunk? I hate this so much. I mean, I guess it's fine. It's whatever.
Oh, now you want to work. Okay. What the store's doing? Oh no! Bad door. Bad door. Bad door. What you gonna do?
Oh, I knew you were going there. I knew you were going there.
I mean, book. I am so gay. I don't even line straight, so I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, at one point, I was explaining a little bit
A little bit about.
about being trans and some of the troubles that that brings to a friend of my mom's, and they're like, well, I mean, how much? They're like, at one point, they're like, well, how much trouble is it really? And I literally just was it because I know this is a factoid. I literally turned, looked him straight in the eyes, and said, I am illegal. I am illegal in 18 countries and and criminal in 48, 47 of them.
Yep.
And she just went, oh. Like my mere existence. And the thing is, in a lot of the countries where the answer is it's criminal, the line between criminal and illegal is
Very
super,
thin.
yeah, wibbly wobbly. Who catches you what? The oh, which is very different than than the oh. I know full well I'm going to look back. Yep, there we go.
What?
I knew full well I was going to look back at KO. There's going to be a little side eye going on. There it was.
The O.
Why? Because why not? I'm staring at this line I just drew because I cannot believe I actually made a really good triangle that isn't that was actually freehand in part. I,
Oh.
I was trying to start doing some cross hatching to make it because what I decided I was going to do for secret, like this is going to give it away a bit, but I was going to do like one of those big steel sealed doors where it has like someone peek through. You're like, yeah,
Oh,
give me the
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
password.
yeah. Oh,
And
like in my story. That's literally what's in my story.
your story is what's in the basement.
No, no, no. But yes,
The
my story is what's in the basement.
answer is a vampire princess that's going to murder everybody.
Well, she's the vampire werewolf.
Vampire werewolf princess.
She's not a princess. She's an
Why not?
illegitimate child.
It doesn't stop
Because
you from being a
she's
princess. It just stops other people from knowing you're a princess.
well, I mean, she's not a princess though, like not at all.
You
What
said she
would
was like.
be
You
the
said she was
child
like.
of a well, no, she's the child of a duke.
I start to say duchess, but that's
Well,
not quite it.
no, no, no. She's the so she's the child of a duchess, but the man that her father cheated on, or the man that her mother cheated on, was also a duke. So the one duke killed this other duke. So yeah, like she's technically whatever the daughter of a duke and duchess is. I don't know what they're called. They're definitely not princesses though.
Oh, actually, under old standard rules, the correct way to address a duke or duchess is Your Grace. The eldest son of a
Yes.
duke is allowed to use one of the duke's subsidiary titles, while other
Mhm.
children in the family will use honorary title Lord or Lady in front of their given names.
Yes. Um.
So it would literally just be Lady blank.
Yep. Which she is an illegitimate child, so technically, I don't even think she gets that unless she is
Oh, if her
recognized
her
by
parentage,
her
her
parents.
parentage would have to be like, yes, this is my child.
Yes. Which I haven't decided. I don't think I'm gonna have that for her. Like she's not. Her sister is a lady, yes, but Valessa is not.
Ooh, I found an
Also,
interesting summary.
okay, I do want to mention that the difference between a marquis, a duke, and an earl is marquises were generally marquises and dukes are kind of the same um level, but marquises were put on the perimeter of a nation as basically like they were on um the outer territories of a nation, where dukes were generally on um inside of that. So they weren't on the border countries. Um I don't remember if earls. I think earls were under the like just under them, and I think they're used by like a different section than like
I was gonna
marquis.
say what I found that was kind of interesting. Um, the unmarried daughter of a duke would be given the title lady. Now, this is true for the unmarried daughter of a duke, a marquis, or an earl. However, if it is the daughter of a viscount or a baron, or a viscountess or a baroness, then technically their title would be the honorable insert name here.
Yeah, actually, maybe it's
And
a viscount.
and I actually and the reason I say that is because I honestly love the idea of this half vampire, half werewolf who gives no fucks and is causing all sorts of shit, having to be introduced at some point as the honorable blank. For
I I would love that, but like
oh,
if her
I
uh
tapped the DPI. Yeah, I think Book saw it. I tapped the DPI on my mouse. It went to max. I am sliding all over the place. 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. There we go. That's right.
I don't like that at all.
I wish I could turn. Book's like, yep, I saw. Uh, because I realized this because I went to capture clip and I realized because I was like capture the whole screen or rather, I was like, capture the whole app, and then I realized there was this little strip at the bottom of my stream that was just blank, and I was like, why is that? Oh, because I always have my taskbar on. And I didn't want just this
Like
tiny
the
little
task
strip that
bar.
did nothing. So I was like, well, I'll just capture the screen. And I moved everything else to my other screen so that I didn't have to pull the chaotica of please don't load the NSFW on here.
Yep, because if I have it just in the program, if you bring up the toolbars and stuff like that, it doesn't bring those up. So the stream can't see them. Like if you're doing gradients and stuff, it's got that like if you have it just in the app, when you do things like
Actually,
this,
well, actually,
they
I don't
can't
know.
see this. Here, if you do you have it on the window or do you have it full
Right
screen?
now, I have it on the window,
No. I
or I
mean,
have
do
it
you
on
have
full
yours
screen.
on browser? Okay. Next time,
So like,
watch on your yeah, it'll bring it up now, but if you change the source to like program,
you're talking about
it
how like right
will
now it's pulling up like the subtool menus as I click on them.
no, like this, this window. See this
This
window?
window.
No.
How'd you get that window?
I went over here to the to like the color picker and I double
Uh-huh.
clicked the square and it
Double
brought up
click
a
there.
window. Um,
Mine does
nope,
not do
up.
that.
Yes,
Oh,
it does. It's this square, like the color square. If you double click it.
oh, the little square.
Yeah.
Poof. Okay.
Um, so when you get that little window, if it's capturing the window under it, it won't capture this little window because this is
Oh.
technically a separate window as far as OBS is concerned.
Mhm.
So, yeah. So that's why I do full screen instead
Interesting.
of yeah, that's why I do screen instead of program because I hate that it does that. Even though it might get me banned one
Well,
day.
that's mostly on kind of on clip because it has to do with the modularity
Does it
of
with
the windows
Photoshop?
in clip.
Nope. It does it all on all of them. I've done it on Photoshop, I've done it on PayTool I've done it on, Clip. It's
Hmm.
just the way that OBS,
Where did I put
um
my pen? There it is.
um, what do I don't know, just the way that it captures it, I guess you could say. Thank you, Rosar. I actually
Oh no, I don't
think that
need the
she
line
looks
tool.
a little too masculine
Gmail.
for what I was intending, and I don't know how to fix it really,
Is
but
that what I did? Did I just do? I have been doing the line tool the hard way, apparently. Book, are you alive?
I mean,
You're
it
being
could be the
awfully
shoulders,
quiet.
but, like, if I put my
Look, yeah,
hand
I'm
here
alive.
Okay. Maybe it's the
I'm
neck.
alive.
I don't think it's
you're
the
alive?
neck.
Are you sure?
Mm.
Yeah, if I do this, like, watch, if I take away her neck, like, not her neck, but, like, the if I do this, she still I think it's her nose and her chin. I think her face is
Oh,
just very wide,
I would say
so she looks like her eyebrows are just wonky as fuck, and I can't fix them.
I think mostly where it's coming from is the nose, and I think it's because you have both the bridge of the nose and the base kind of showing up at the same time.
It's that well, because I might color this and I wanted,
I
a
well,
reference, but
I think that's part of what's throwing. I think if you went down to just the bridge showing, I think that would
hold on, I
actually lighten it up,
think I
lighten
got
that
it.
look a lot for you.
You know what? I'm gonna just oops. I mean, it is, but it isn't, like
Like it's not that it looks bad by any means. It's
yeah,
just a
It's just
because
it's
you were
not
calling
like
it out, and I was originally looking at it, and I was like, I don't quite see it, and I full screened it, and then I could kind of see what you were talking about, and I was like, I think
hold on.
it's coming from
It's her
the
nose, but also
kind
her
of the
face
nose.
is very wide. I think it's because her face isn't Also, I drew. You know what? I'm just gonna do a thing and then I'll fix it later. We'll do this so that
And then
it's not
KO
quite as
says,
bad.
whole new image.
I mean, my instinct right now is to just burn it, but I will not. Um, so we're gonna do a thing.
Hate it when I can tell I've been like when I realize I have been doing something very much the hard way in my tool set. And it's like, ah, damn. So, two,
This looks really weird because of her hair and shit, but
complex a bit. I almost feel like I just need to fill this in. Uh, fill, fill, fill. Tiny fill.
I'm not back in time. Good night, but hopefully I'll be. We'll be streaming for another half hour, maybe an hour.
And lasso. And shrink. Put the secret door up top with the rest. This is where the collection goes.
The collection.
Put a little dot. Not a little dot. Is that on the right layer? So many problems. Why is it
So
changing
many
color?
problems.
Why is it swapping
What?
when I swap layers? That doesn't make sense.
Oh, because you
Okay,
have to
why?
deselect the square. Deselect the
Oh,
square.
yeah, I see it now. I see it. I realized it at the same time. I was like,
If you
why?
guys notice when I have something selected and I keep drawing, that's my problem. Is that I'm like, oh yeah, I need to deselect, and it will take me at least 2 minutes to figure out what the fuck I'm doing, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm kind of a dipshit.
Coil.
Oh, okay. So at 9:30, I'm gonna stop with the picture, and then we'll do because we're gonna do the brainstormy thing.
But
Guess I need to do something other than this because my brain will explode.
so if I wanted to be a dipshit, I could do.
Gonna go the chaos route, are we?
I'd be like, excuse me while I find some rope. And then just do a giant piece of it and just be like, boom, coil's done.
Oh my god, why?
Wait, why is this one labeled? Wait, what is this? Sea urchin? Oh, it's a different. Oh, it's for different styles of the effect line.
What
Oh.
are you doing? Oh, I was like, what are you looking at? There's no sea urchin on this
No,
list.
that's the thing. Like right over here, it's labeled sea urchin because it's a just style of
Yeah,
the
because it's. Mhm.
of
I was
the
really confused for a second. I was like, where the fuck are you getting this? This is not my list. I demand answers.
balloons. Oh, oh, oh. Sample comic panouts. Inky likey.
There, I think this is a little better. Her eyes still look weird because I don't know how to do like raised
There
eyebrows, clearly.
we go. Secret. You can't tell what it is because it's been mosaicked. As I just see head shake, head shake, head shake.
I can't with you.
Oh, we've got sound effects. Oh, please tell me they have menacing on here.
What?
Zing. There's actually like some of the sound effects, like this one's labeled munch munch and silence, and down here we have zing. It's like, okay, do we have the menacing effect though from JoJo? Pass, glare, running lightly, smile, impact. Wait, can I? Sound effects. Yes. All right. Silence, munch munch, zing, pass, glare, running lightly, smile, impact, glint, sharp pain, quick, gwamp. Oh my.
Gwomp.
GAWP. Gwamp.
Gwop. It's gwop.
I like my version better.
I mean, it's not any less funny. I'm just saying. Gwop.
Crack. Pissed.
Guap sounds like a
Doe.
fruit. Dogue?
Doe. DOOH.
Oh, dough.
Uh, blush, sob, rustle, giggle,
You know what?
giggle, boom, click. Yeah. Oh man, they have one that's literally just labeled AG. Like they actually have AGGGGGGGHHHHH exclamation mark. Crash. Z sigh shock. Heart thump. Pouting. Rumble. Oh, I opened the store. I opened the asset store. I wasn't trying to do that. Uh-oh. Are the servers even up? I guess they are now. Uh, close that? Question mark. Sign, including mosaic,
Gonna
All I
make
can
messy.
these.
think about is
Why are you thinking
food.
about food?
Because why
And
wouldn't you
I'm
think about food?
hungry.
Mono basic gradient cross hatching pattern texture. Graph paper, drawing paper, draped cloth, sand. Huh. You can tell I haven't dug through a lot of this, but I am amused. Northern Europe color stripe. Okay, there's a file name. Zipper. Oh wait, there's a search right there. Bar. Aha! Cross hatching snake rope.
What?
There's a search bar in the materials pane.
Yeah, I know.
Well, the other day you were like, I can't find in my materials. I was like, I swear there's a search function.
No, 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 no. I couldn't
Yeah.
find. I couldn't find the figures or something, or something else I couldn't find. No, no, I know there's a search bar in there.
Because wouldn't it have to load like a brush to make it? Oh, geez. I was not wanting that to.
Oh. Oh, that's a pattern though. That's not a brush
Yes.
or anything. Okay.
Yeah, it's labeled material, but you can use materials to kind of make it a brush with certain settings, but I haven't figured out how that works.
Yeah, you have to be really good at CSP to do that. And I'm like, that's a lot of effort that I don't need to go into.
Because I know you can be like, take material pattern, apply to brush some other part. Uh, there's one labeled textured pen. I think that's just going to be a pen, yeah? Yeah. Let's give it a rough edge. Anywho, I know it's a thing. Oh, there we go. Braided rope. Illustration, picture, brush, just after passing scale. Use for brush tip shape. Used material setting for brush. So if I do that and that, no, brushed tip shape. How? All right, I will have to fiddle with that because very clearly there is a way to do this because it's showing me that there's a way to.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
But I think trying to solve that. Yeah, it's even labeled. I mean, like it's even labeled brush shape. So clearly there's supposed to be a way to turn it into. But I don't know what it is. Okay. Really, I was just trying to get a good look to be. Because I know, like, the easy way to do rope is you do make your tube, and then one of the easy ways to do it is you kind of have chunk kind of comes up and over repeatedly. That kind of comes up more like a braid, like a nylon braid or something, unless you
Yeah, I usually
texture it.
just make them thicker so I don't have to do so many lines.
Oh no, I'm just showing it like I don't know, I was literally just kind of filling with this as an example. I don't know why I'm doing it that way instead of. Because the thing is, the things I would do for like coil or like a rope, snake, or actually, I thicker line. That does not work. Apparently, I'm gonna go watch Naruto.
No.
Just,
I
I
mean,
mean,
you can, I guess, if
no, I
you
just
if
mean
you
look at
really
this.
want.
I was
Yeah, I
fiddling
know.
with the
I'm
brushes
looking
and
at your stream. Yeah.
there we go. Actually, it's bigger than that. It's like that.
Actually, you need a little. You need that little. Yeah, I was like, they only need that little triangle in the.
And then it's gotta be on the metal plate. That's then on the headband. You know the swirl actually for this for as dumb as that is, just doing the giant swirl almost works for coil.
Peter.
I told you I'm not taking this seriously. This is me trying to
I know. I know.
not be obsessive and knock some of this rust off and try and learn some of the tricks to this program that I bought 3 years ago and am really shit about remembering that I have to use.
So actually, I saw this really cool art challenge. So basically, what you do is you have two people and you draw for each person draws for 10 minutes, and then they swap canvases.
Oh god.
And I
Oh,
was
I've
like,
seen that.
I want to do it so bad.
It's almost have you seen
Tell
I'm
me about
assuming
one
you've
night.
seen I'm assuming you've seen someone playing this because it's been real popular over the last couple months. Excuse me. Gartic phone.
Oh yeah, we played that in the server, the other server. I want to play it. I just don't know if there's enough people in the server to do it in this one.
Well, you just have to keep
It's
getting
super
people from.
ridiculous and super fun
You
though.
just have to
I
keep getting
definitely would do
enough.
it.
You just have to keep stealing enough people from the other server. I mean, what?
I know, right? No, no, no. I need to just keep streaming and making a community, and hopefully people will come and want to be a part of it. Yeah, Gartic Phone is super fun, actually.
Yeah, the only reason I know it is I've watched some. I've watched some of the VTubers that I follow play it as a group.
The things that you, oh my god, yeah, it gets a real ridiculous. I actually want to do it. I would want to do it in my server because if you get enough people that are actually artistic and are using tablets, you could actually get some the pretty funny stuff. Because
Well,
you get
and
like people drawing ridiculous things, so
and then it starts off like you have a decent amount of time to at least get your idea out on paper, and then as it gets faster
60
and
seconds.
faster, yeah, and then it's slowly just gets faster, 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 and then by the end it's like, I think that's a blob.
No, I think like each round is like 60 seconds or something like that.
Well, at least one game mode speeds it up as it goes. I know that.
Oh, okay. I haven't played that one. We just do the regular one. Yeah, I would totally play it if I had enough people in the server. Hey.
Oh, this might be correctional.
It looks a little better.
Nope, that's paper texture, brush texture. brush shape. Dual brush.
9:22. I have like 10 minutes. 10 minutes to do some inking. I think this is about as happy with it as I'm gonna get, to be honest.
Aw, you guys made me ink.
Oh, I love that show. That movie. So cute.
Yeah, that's paper texture. Brush shape. Oh.
Actually, you know what would be also cool with that challenge, the 10-minute drawing challenge, is you can do that for writing too. So you just pick a novel or a story or a short story or something, and then somebody writes for 10 minutes and then you give it to somebody else. Like you start with two different stories and you swap back and forth. Like you do the art one.
Aw, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe you might need like 15 minutes at least, you know. Just because,
Yeah.
trying to reorient for different stories.
No, like I think 10 minutes might be just fine because you'd like you would either okay, so there's two types of people. Somebody that would like freeze up and panic and never do anything, or you get the person that's like, "Fuck, I have 10 minutes. I'm just gonna word vomit all over this thing." Um, and it might actually help people to learn how to be less um like I feel like it would teach you to be a little more forgiving with your writing, like more almost like more sketchy that artists get, because you can't be perfect and there's a chance that whatever you put in there, the other person's just gonna negate anyway.
Yeah.
I think that would actually be a really good exercise for stuff, like just in general.
Oh, I never did share these with you. I found two brushes. I don't even know if they're still on there because these are very old, a couple of years old. But I found a couple of brush types that are basically like we managed to make a copy of the default brush tool.
Oh, that's not gonna help me. I hated the default side brush.
Okay. I just remember you saying at one point you really liked Psy brushing.
I don't like I like Psy brushes. I never used the default ones. As soon as I figured out how to import and or make my own, that was it.
I see.
Mm.
It's one of those I feel like I've gotten very close to where I use a material as a brush because I found two or three different points in the subtool menu that allow materials, but it's all locked out right now. Might be because I'm using one of the default brushes and it's like you don't get to alter those. I don't know.
That could be.
I'm chasing a rabbit hole. I should investigate later, but I'm afraid I'm going to forget it later.
Do, do, do.
All right. Oil, I think if I try and mess with that, it's just going to annoy me. Oh man, I can do monstrosity so easy because that's what all my art is.
Lies.
I mean, have you seen some of this bullshit coming out tonight?
Have you seen the bullshit that comes out of me all the time?
Yes. And yours is infinitely better, but you also have infinitely more practice. Do that's shadow. After.
Dooba
Oh.
dooba dooba doo, dooba doo.
Oh yeah, Mirror is on your list. You totally could have kept that thing earlier.
No, but I think I'm gonna do something else for it.
But why?
I want to.
Feels so weird to realize I am having trouble lining up even a circle right now. I know that's just from all that rust being gone. Oh, there we go. But I've always been more of a ballpark person and then fix it up later.
Yeah, that's why I do all my sketches. So many sketches.
But uh like way back when we first met, like literally when I was still doing pencil sketches fairly frequently, I literally have an entire printer sheet paper in a notebook that is just circles, circles layered on circles, layered on
I
circles.
actually think I remember you doing
Everything,
some of those.
yeah, everything from the size of the page to just as tiny as I could make it without hurting my hand. I did an entire page that's just random circles. Like don't obsess about the size. Don't obsess about on if it's a good circle or a bad circle. Just do circles, and because that was actually one of the things that one of the tutorials I'd read talked about. Because basically, it just gets you a bunch of quick experience with how your hand moves on paper with that material, and because a circle and parts of a circle curve are things you're going to be doing constantly, it starts to build up that, body memory and knowledge of if I need a sharper circle, I do this, or a softer sharp circle, I do that. And do 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 do. Glory. I have to move this down.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do for glory.
No,
Mm-mm. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for the rest of them.
there. I mean, you thought you knew what you were doing for Wolf. But you were talking the other day. You had an idea for Summoned, which is your next one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I guess, yeah, I have an idea for that one. It's like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I might just draw, there's a flower. Um, Shapes are nice. Way to practice. You can build up making organic shapes since the world is mostly, yeah. I missed Rosaria's comment before. I actually might draw a flower tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes.
A summoned flower?
Well, no, no, no. There's in the very first few paragraphs of the book, she's summoned to a meeting with the rebel leader, with a flower that is I want to say that it's a peony, but it might be something else.
I should turn
I
off
can't
my
remember what.
materials panel.
I like how the lodestar looks like a primo gem.
That was actually entirely on purpose.
Okay, just making sure.
That's actually where that started. It started with I was going to make a star. I was like, no, that's boring. What looks like a star? Primo gems. I'm gonna make a primo gem, and then I'm just gonna add like some little other like crystally bits around it. So no, that was totally on purpose.
God,
But
just I don't know about you sometimes.
I don't know about me sometimes either. But I keep going.
Mhm.
But but yeah, like Rosario was saying, a lot of things like if you can do a good square, like one that doesn't. I mean, I'm going to use my own bad square as an example here, but like you know, if you can do a square that is kind of fairly even and not your hand shaky all over the place. I'm screwing this one up. It's super on purpose here, left versus right. But if you get to where you can make, a decent square and actually not a horrible circle from my end, but get to where you can make, decent looking quick circles and quick squares, you can build a lot of stuff out of those two shapes alone. Once you start getting to where you can connect them and build out from them. Because it's like, you know, you work backwards off of that stuff and you have like, okay, well, you take a circle, turn it on its side to where it's more ovally, add some connective tissue, and that can be, that cylinder can now be anything from part of a torso to an arm to a tree trunk to pipes because you have the basics of how that builds out. I actually wasn't intending to go on like a tutor rant there, but I blame you for doing all these little tutor stops, making me along the move.
I've always done those though. I kept promising people an anatomy tutorial, like an actually drawn one, and I kind of copped out today.
Mm.
So I still need to do it. I'm just maybe it'll help people.
Book, are you
I
getting
promised
Book? Are you getting all
myself
sleepy?
some. I'm a little
Voice
sleepy
beeping.
because I haven't had the chocolate or the food that I want. So
You were supposed to be having some caffeine. Your caffeine?
yeah, I drank it all like an
That's when
hour
that's when
ago,
you that's when you
All
get
of it.
more caffeine.
2 hours ago. It's more cat.
Huh? You have not yet begun to caffeine until you can caffeine so hard that you literally vibrate between reality frequencies.
Gotta go. What's
I'm
it called?
oper- I'm operating in 13 universes at the same time and fucking them all up.
You stalking my offline activities.
Is that why the news is so bad? You're just gathering the worst shit bits of every dimension and dropping them off on your way back home?
Yep. Just gonna keep this here. This is where I keep all my self-loathing stuff.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start doing the planny thing soon.
I figured.
I gotta finish these lips though.
Did you want to Have you decided if you want to in stream for that or if you kind of want to talk to stream through that and maybe get some other feedback and stuff?
I'll
Or
probably just open a Word doc or something and talk it out through that.
Mm.
that's what I'm. Oh no, nope, 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 nope. Come back. Ooh, I require my layer panel at all times.
Do you though?
Yes, because especially later, I bounce through layers all the time, and I do not like having that hidden.
I seriously need to start naming my layers, like, really, like,
Oh, I
badly.
used to do that all the time.
I don't. I have like, I normally do, and for some reason, I just haven't lately, and I'm like, "Where am I? Who am I? What's doing what?"
Anything?
Closer. Oh, that's what it's been doing.
What?
I've been trying to figure out why, a couple times over the course of the evening, I suddenly end up drawing white.
It's be probably because there's something on your stylus or the mouse that you
Yes,
click on the
the
canvas. Yeah.
because I have one of the old Intuos pins that has a left click and a right click, and
What do you
the
mean
top.
old? They all have it.
Yeah, but they're different now.
No, they're not. They're the exact same.
No, I literally cannot. I literally cannot take my pin and use it on a brand new one.
No, no, no. What I'm saying is they still have the right and the left click thing. Like that hasn't changed.
No. Anyway, I've set one up to be undo,
Hmm.
but I left all the others on default. Well, the default that is the other part, if I tap just a little too low, is pick color from where it's sitting. Which, if I'm over the open
I
canvas,
think.
turns it white.
Yeah, mine is the this one, which I'm assuming is left click or something like that. 'Cause I haven't changed mine. I don't see a reason to be honest. 'Cause I don't
Yeah,
use
it's
it
right
again.
click. It's right click
Okay.
because I literally just grab my mouse and wiggle it around to be like,
Yep, right click.
the more you know. The only thing is when you do that, it doesn't. Oh no, that's not what it's doing.
It's color picking.
It's when I'm tapping it. I guess because there's nothing where it is. Yeah, because there's nothing where it is, it actually goes to transparent.
Oh, that's not what mine's doing though.
At least I think that's what it's doing. I don't know. Like if you look on my screen, like you can see,
Yeah, that's why I
like right
wonder.
here, if you can see my mouse, I think you can. Uh, there's color one, color two, and
Oh, you don't. Well,
there's
that's weird though
tiny third bar
because
right there, and third bar is
that
apparently
must
turned
be
it
a
transparent.
setting. That must be a setting in yours because I'm doing it and it's only making it go to white. But if I turn off the paper, then it goes transparent.
Well, I'm on a layer that's invisible.
No, no, no. Mine's on the very top layer, which has nothing
Okay,
on it. It's
okay,
completely
okay.
transparent. Yeah, that's why I'm like,
I haven't.
why,
If it's a
Click?
setting, I
Are
don't know
you
what I did.
inconsistent? Welcome back,
And
Beasley.
the two of us are excited. Everyone else is like, "What the fuck are they on about?"
I mean, excitable, I think is oops.
Look, do you have some ice cream? You should go get some ice cream.
There's ice cream somewhere in the house. I'm going to go get some.
'Cause
Okay.
you sound like you need some caffeine or a snack or something to perk up.
It's because she's waiting for me to do world building stuff, and I'm being really slow about it.
Okay. I need to do the things. I will be back. I'll be back.
Okay.
I was trying to. I'm a little amused with myself for solving that.
I always just do it accidentally, and then I'm like, "God damn it." I'm, like, super mad.
Not just mad, super. I want that tighter. I need to learn. I should set up my touch strips so that one is zoom and one is rotate.
Hmm?
The touch strips on the side of my tablet. I should set one up for zoom and one for
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
rotate. Right now they're
That's what
both
I
a
did. It's
zoom.
super helpful.
Well, see,
Even though I
I
never use my I never use
say
my
you
right
can
stick.
literally physically rotate yours, so you can cheat.
I can't. It's on. It's on. It is here. I have an arm,
Really?
remember? I
I mean,
cannot rotate.
I know you have an arm. I thought the arm
Mm-mm.
had a swivel head.
I can, but there's no swivel.
Uh,
Or you would have seen me whoosh.
well, see, you just spin that sucker around like a school bus driver wheel. What is rotate?
Also, you should be glad that Book wasn't here to quote that. I said you should be glad that Book wasn't here to quote that.
Which part?
Spin it around like a school bus driver wheel thing.
Uh, okay, there's rotate by set. What about free rotate?
Now I have to figure out how I want her teeth. Like how vampire teeth work.
Yeah, there we go. This is what I want. This is what I want on on the strip to rotate. I don't know what.
See, I've never been able to do the circle thing. Like, oh, well, that it's probably because I'm not using the right thing.
The circle thing? What
Yeah,
circle?
let's
What
see if I can.
trying to do?
Hold on. I'll show you. There's a thing where you can rotate your canvas and it makes a circle.
Oh,
You can do it inside. I don't know if you can do it here. It's not rotating for me. Mm.
it wiggled.
Oh, I can't. There might be a setting where the canvas can move. What? Oh, that's right. I forgot. I was in Choco's stream one day. I don't remember what she was doing. and
Be traumatized. This is what you came for.
yeah, she was doing something and was talking about like traumatizing her viewers, and I was like, "Be traumatized. This is what you came for."
Yeah, I won't
Yeah,
lie.
it don't work. It don't worky. So I have
Yeah,
to figure out how to do some vampire teethies
get the teefies.
and get to TVs.
Yeah, I will admit, I fairly routinely kind of stop and go like, if I hadn't kind of dropped my drawing a couple times, good would I be? How would I be able to be making a decent living off of it by now, or would I have? Would have life screwed me in a different way? You know?
That's me. Like, because you take like a hiatus or whatever, you drop it for a little bit and then you don't do anything. So I mean, I've gone completely off the map more than once.
Oh yeah, but I don't think even you have had stretches where for the better part of 10 years you didn't touch any art, which is basically what I did.
Well, mine wasn't 10. I
That's
would go for like
that's why
4 or 5.
that's why I say it's like for me it's almost like relearning, especially because I'm changing from one program to a very different, more involved program. Because before this, I uh, was using Psy and Sketchbook.
You got me there, Beastly.
You've been got.
I have been got.
You've been hit
It made
by. You've
it
been
made
struck
me
by.
jump. A smooth Beastlio? That
Speaking of
didn't
things,
work.
yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of things, you should be glad Book isn't here to quote.
Book, just stay away for a little bit longer. Hi, Denny.
Good bot.
Sometimes I just can't.
Uh,
We're not
I
gonna
mean, to be honest,
go.
I've been expecting Book Nook to just pop up in my chat and be like, "You think I'm not listening?" And I'd just be like,
She's
"Oh
gonna be
no."
like, I left the audio on the whole time. Ooh, actually, I think I like regular teeth better than pointy teeth. 'Cause I was gonna do something like.
Fun fact: I blame vampires being scary for one of the reasons I hate needles, or hated needles for a long time in life. Because I remember when I
Vampires
was
aren't
young,
scary though.
because I remember being young and someone like explaining vampires to me and like, oh yeah, they're like they have these two teeth and they're hollow and they use it to suck your blood. It's like
That's not how vampires
giant,
work.
two giant, really aggressive needles that just.
Okay, well that's an awful person because that's not even how vampires work.
It depends on the vampire. Some of them suck blood through the teeth. Some of them don't. It's not
Which is weird
common, but
because that's not how they work. That would be so weird. Like, where would the blood go?
I didn't say it had to make sense. I just
It
said
doesn't make sense. I don't like it.
that was the way it was explained when I was really little, and because they were like, "Oh, it's like a needle," my brain immediately just went, "Needles are horrible and scary and terrifying and all this other bad shit." And it took me decades to get to where I can not want to run out of the room when someone says, "Well, time for a blood draw."
Yeah, needles don't bother me, clearly, since I have 13 freaking piercings.
And even then, I really credit the main reason I was able to get over it was because I was in a medical study when I was a teenager, and I had to get blood draw like every 90 days for
Yes, yes,
years.
Rosaria. Rosaria has an
hmm I saw it. That was one of the reasons I was kind of like slowing down. Making a new scream? Yes. That's not Rosario. That's Bouncy. But
Yeah. I don't know. Are they making? I
yes, they
haven't
are.
been.
Like
Oh, okay.
it's
I'm
either
not paying
I either
attention to any
saw
of them.
heard they were putting the trailer out or they were confirming casting. I don't remember. I think they're making a TV series actually, if I remember right. Just remembering, but I want to say that's what I. Ghost faced kinda hot. Only someone that gets so obsessive and what is it you say? Mauled over Dead by
Yes,
Daylight?
yes.
What's
TV
the
malts.
this is showing my age thing. What the fuck is the mauled a saying?
It's
Is
yes,
that something the kids say these days, or is that just
yes.
a
Mauled is a combination between mad and balding.
okay?
Malding.
I mean I got the mad, but I was just like, the fuck is the rest of it supposed to be? Kids these days with your words and your acronyms.
Your words and your things.
So hold on, because now Rosaria's chimed in with, okay, well he kind of is. So all right, so
Yeah, it's
here's my branching out thought. If you're saying Ghostface is kind of hot, but the part of the whole thing with Ghostface is they have big flowy imp robe and mask that makes who they are and what they are completely ambiguous. Doesn't that mean you're finding everyone a little hot?
your fabric sexual.
Yes.
Hi, Book.
Oh, she returns.
Hi.
Okay, she returns. Make sure not to say anything like quotable. We said many quotable things while you were gone. It was terrible.
Love it though. I love you guys did that.
Mhm.
I've acquired more caffeine. Um,
Identify as fabric sexual.
hey, sometimes see an outfit, see
I
an
mean,
aesthetic.
I get what you're
It's
going
just
for, but it's also one of those things where I kind of have to give a little bit of the glare because I thankfully haven't run into anyone in my life really trying to do the I identify as a blah 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 jokes. But every time I see
oh,
every time I see it, it makes me go. And like I said,
oh
I know
yeah.
no. Like I said, I know that's not where you're
I
going with
feel
that. That's
you,
not what you're
cause
trying to go for. But
it's like I hadn't heard those
and
jokes
it's
in like a bajillion years,
well,
and
and
Yeah,
it's
I
it's
don't either.
and
And
it's
so
I've
for
never
me it was my
actually
the
context.
only
well,
time.
I think it's different because if you're not exposed to it maliciously, you don't really think about like I've never been
Yes,
in a
and
situation where
that's kind of, but that's also, it's one of those things where and it's one of those things where I also very much try to be like, I know
oh, good night, Timmy.
most
I
people
hope you have
aren't
a
going
good
to
day
mean that
tomorrow.
kind of stuff,
Baby cat.
especially
Do, 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 do,
most
do.
people that I'm around, because frankly, because if they did, I wouldn't have been around them as long as I am.
Yeah.
That out a bit.
She's definitely looking a lot more like I wanted her to now.
A little more rawr.
Baby, 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 baby cat, baby cat, baby cat.
Oh, you're
Hey,
so
baby cat.
kitty.
Yeah, she came to visit me on the on my desk again.
Oh,
So my baby cat is like
not actually a
7,
baby.
he's like 7 years old now. So like I'm not sure what when the next stage is. Or
They're kittens. They're baby kittens forever. What are you talking about next stage? I don't know.
kittens, babies.
I don't know what you're talking about. This next stage nonsense.
I don't know, but I mean, is like the last stage? Am I going to be calling her an old lady, or is it just
No, she's always going
no?
to be your baby. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I called my boxer my puppy all the way till even today. She's been dead for years.
Always
Oh,
the baby. Well, see, I helped birth my puppies, so they're always going
oh,
to
they're
be my
babies.
puppies. They're babies
Yeah,
forever.
they're babies. Yeah, when I met my baby, she had
The
had
babies.
babies.
The babies. The
She had
babies.
had the
Babies.
bebes. She had just been stitched up from having the bebes.
Oh no.
Oh.
They, called.
Roblox mini golf. Oh yeah, you're doing the Roblox mini golf tomorrow. Timmy is. Sorry, it just I looked at my chat
You're
because
good. I
I
tried to
remember
figure out what that meant, and then
I
what kind of
remembered that I have
surgery
a
that
chat
was.
because it's not right in front of me. It's over here, so I can watch Tenki stream and also interact with my stream.
All
But
the
we're
streams.
having a disconnect.
Nope,
Uh,
no disconnect. Oh, I was like, why? Oh no, I've done a dumb. I've done a dumb.
your laughter is joyous.
No, your laughter
My
is joyous.
my mirror is upside down because I
And
had my
this is a
canvas
problem
upside down while I
because
was drawing circles.
this is a problem
Hold on.
because
As the commercials say, I have an app for that.
no, leave it upside down. It's interesting.
I mean, does it even?
It's tangled. Second.
All right, I'll just shrink it down.
Nice sound effects.
I mean, the is very important.
They're so loud over there.
Say, family coming through the kitchen, coming
The
through the living
kitchen
room.
is actually just right over there.
Yeah, I know.
So yes, the answer is yes.
Especially when they're bringing you food and stuff every so often. Like, here, have some cake. Here, have some
You
cocoa.
know what sounds really good? That
Cocoa.
ice cream I have in the fridge.
What kind?
It is dairy-free chocolate and cookie dough fudge stuff.
Okay,
Fudge.
hold on. How do you have something dairy free that is both ice cream, chocolate, fudge, and cookie dough? Four parts that all require dairy most of the time.
The magic of modern technology. I don't know. I just it's got like almond milk and stuff
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
okay. So it's not no
No, it's not
milk.
dairy.
It's just
It's
yeah.
just dairy.
Okay.
It's no yeah, it's there's no milk. I mean,
That's what was
okay,
throwing me.
it's
That's
not
that
milk
that
free, it's
that was right.
dairy.
But that's what my brain was
Not milky.
taking a minute to process because it's just like these things
Yeah,
literally
no.
require like I get sugar free ice cream. That just works. That's just the way it is.
Also
You know.
is
But
awful.
yes. But then you're like dairy free ice cream and I'm like but you
Okay.
literally make ice cream by like I get it now that but it was just one of those like my brain took a minute to be
Yeah.
like logic fail. Tick 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 ding. And then the bread pops out.
Mm.
Now I want to watch Scott Pilgrim again. I haven't watched that in a while. Do, 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 do.
Okay, I'm gonna draw her chin really quick and then I'm gonna start the
I went over here and I made a mirror. I went all the way over to the third row for a bit. God help me,
I
I
mean,
made it without the line tool or anything.
I was gonna say there's no order that you have to do them in.
Oh, like I said, I'm mostly trying to go to simpler ones that I can fiddle through and not have to be like, okay, now I need a background and two characters and like dance would just be a like, oh, why? Because it'd be like, okay, I need a background because I need to establish a floor, and there'll have to be at least two people, so they're dancing
I mean, do you though? If you think
and
about it long enough, I'm sure
unless
you could do
unless
something.
I mean unless I'm gonna draw someone like doing like solo Fortnite dances or some shit.
Why don't you just draw like you could draw just a dress that's like flowing. Uh, I fucked up my line layer merge with my color layer.
Oh
Oh no.
Fucked up.
Oh my god. Like the artists in the room are like
no! It's like not only is that, and I was like, it's like the fuck up is just like the oh I need to fix this, but I exited. That that is
what?
that is a my game crashed after 3 hours of not saving or you know stuff like that. Then just be like, oh no. Granted, all the talk about ice cream. I have a thing of vanilla in the fridge. Might go get some when we're done. When I'll
Oh,
go. I'll go for at least a couple more minutes here and do the. I want to hit. I like even on a chill fiddling around stream here. I like to hit 3 hours just so that it has nice good chunk of data to metrificate met, to pull metrics from to do the data.
To do the things.
oh, whole numbers. Don't know.
No, I think that's more of a KO thing. It's like, oh no, I streamed for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I need to go another 45 now.
I don't care too much about like if I'm streaming every day, a 2-hour stream isn't gonna be that bad. We are, however, going to do the righty thing that I said I was going to do.
Yee.
Because I told Book Nook that I was gonna do it and then I didn't. Okay. But we're gonna do it on this screen because if I exit this thingy here, everything dies. Yeah.
Everything done.
Yes. I'm not actually going to use that app. We're going to use Notepad because, unfortunately,
Norman Reedus.
And the funky
you can
fetus.
you can see his butt in the game. What?
I remember that I came up with like a bunch of like bad names or whatever with
Bad.
his name. Pun I make is bad. Can't remember any of them. I know that I did when I
That
watched
was
the
always the
videos.
one that I saw going around that I really liked was just Norman Reedus and the funky fetus.
Mm. I mean, it's not wrong. That baby kind of scary.
No, you're supposed to love the baby.
I mean, the baby cute in a terrifying way.
But love the baby.
I don't know if I love the baby, but
But but you should love the baby because it
Epic.
keeps you alive.
you going to bed, Beasley? Have a good night.
Oh, okay.
See you
Good night.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah. The way.
Okay. So So things and stuff, right?
Stuff and things.
Mm-hmm. We put the stuff in the things, and then other
And then
stuff
you have
comes
stuffed crust
out.
pizza. Wait,
Not wrong.
Okay. So.
Okay. Sure.
Are you doing like different rooms or different locales?
Not yet. So okay. So the thing is, I will give you the rundown. This thing is I'm just gonna call it server world because we don't have a name for it yet. That will probably be a
pick the
commu
name.
yep,
Definitely.
community decided name. Um, and maybe what we'll do is we'll have people like submit things and then like people can vote from that or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. There might be have to be like rounds of voting or something, but um so there will be a folder in the Discord. Oh my god, why can't I type? I have so many problems. I have some notes here. Hold on.
And what
Okay,
do they say?
so they were just a bunch of random scribbles for a lot of it, and I'm like, some of it is already just gonna be like, no.
No?
Okay, well, okay, so let me see if I can grab the um I'll grab the picture that I used to use for my commissions because it kind of gives you a little bit of a it's basically the screen that you see when I'm offline too.
The
So this is the
colors.
Hmm.
picture. This is the picture that um comes up. Well, kind of. So this is so basically what I would do is I would draw like a pre-posed character and put it in these slots, and they would be like kind of they'd have a preset amount on them, and people could just bid or whatever on them. It's kind of a first come first serve thing. But I also had adoptables that I would put in them as well. And so basically the adoptables like got more intricate depending on which one and which slot they were in and depending on what kind of adopt they were.
Right.
So, hmm?
Since we're changing focus, and I do want to be able to pay attention and do that while we're talking, uh, and we're just a few minutes short, I am going to go ahead and shut down my stream side of things. So
Okay.
let me say my goodbyes and mute my end of bits
No,
here.
no goodbye.
Yep, I'll
Right.
say good night and goodbye. Good night, everybody. I'll see people next time. We'll be doing something a little different. Don't know what just yet. Might be more art, but different art, because that would still be something different. And if not, then might be back to games or might be back to some writing work. November's coming up soon. Till then, see everybody next time. I'll be back on Thursday.